Good evening and welcome to Lexington, Kentucky, where we've wrapped up an evening of 2019 Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference semifinal action as we have Rose-Hulman on the dais moments after their 80-61 victory against the Hanover College Panthers. Rose-Hulman winning 2 out of 3 games against Hanover, their most important one coming tonight in the semifinal. And for the third straight year, it sounds like old news, but a familiar foe as they will square off with the Transylvania University Pioneers for that automatic bid to the NCAA tournament. One the Rose-Hulman Engineers are well familiar with, having clinched it the last 2 years. With us on the dais this evening are two well-tenured seniors, not unfamiliar to this predicament. Allie Bromenschenkel, a forward out of Mendota, Illinois. Did I pronounce your hometown correctly?
Yep, Mendota.
Abby Bromenschenkel, the 5'11 guard, and head coach John Prevo. We will begin the press conference with an opening statement from Coach Prevo.
I thought two teams really battled their hearts out in the game. I thought we were able to impose kind of our will over Hanover, especially in the first half. I think there's some telling statistics in the paint. It was 46-14 us. I thought we did a great job off of turnovers of not turning it over. In the first half, we only had 3 turnovers. We did a great job there, and we kept them from their transition. But 2 hard-fought games tonight, and 3 hard-fought games against Hanover during the season. And I think probably the 2 best teams are playing tomorrow.
You guys have had some epic battles with Hanover. They won the first one. You guys returned the favor in the second game. And tonight it seemed like you guys really created your first comfortable distance, the soonest of the 3 games. How were you guys able to seemingly crack the code so soon against Hanover tonight?
I think we came out with a lot of energy from the beginning. We really focused right off the start from stopping their transition and kind of pushing toward ours. So I think early opportunities and people pushing up the court and looking for other players really helped us get off to a good start.
Allie, you were fearsome like your teammate Debbie Gideon down in the paint tonight. That was especially apparent in the first half, where you guys had 9 offensive rebounds in the first half alone to just 10 total rebounds in the first half by Hanover. What was the difference? Why did you guys have so much success, you think, on the offensive boards for those second chance opportunities?
Yeah, I think one of our major keys every game is to crash the offensive boards. We always try to have 4 girls going on the offensive boards just to get those second chance opportunities. And I think it's especially hard with Debbie. She's usually coming from the outside, so it's a lot harder to block her out as she's crashing the boards from the 3-point line to just really get those second chance opportunities. We always want to fight for those, definitely.
Abby, you looked especially comfortable as the game went on. It seems like we actually, the broadcaster talked about it on the broadcast. It seems like when the shot clock gets down to single digits, that's when you're most comfortable and you really get into your element. But what was working for you, whether it was in isolation or setting up the offense for one of your teammates, especially as the game progressed?
Yeah, I think definitely what helped me the most was kind of spreading the floor. We went to 4 out a lot during the game, and that kind of opened up a lot of driving lanes. And then especially like Allie setting some good screens for me up top, getting me open to the basket. That always helps, makes it a lot easier to drive when you have teammates getting you the lanes to get there.
I want to ask this question because it seems like you guys, with almost 4 years fully now of experience under your belt, you have this unique perspective. But it seems like with these ensuing battles, this is like your umpteenth game in the HCAC tournament. You guys do not look shy from the moment. You look like you've been there a million times. But do you feel any pressure at this point? What's it like when the shot clock's running down or you're in a tight situation? How do you feel you're able to respond at this point in your careers on the floor?
Yeah, I don't think that we feel a lot of pressure when the shot clock's getting down. We really try to just keep our heads. You got to stay calm so then you don't take off balance shots. We know that the shot clock's going down. We always try to call it out, and we just try to get those open shots at the last second.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier, too, when you have so many girls out there who can get a good last second shot, and it's not really any pressure at all knowing when someone else has the ball that they're going to get a good shot up.
Coach, we also asked the Pioneers this after the first game, but with the Wednesday-Saturday regular season schedule here in the HCAC, this tournament setup brings about the interesting dynamic where in the championship game, it gives you a less than 24-hour turnaround. But again, you guys are more familiar with that process than just about anybody else in the conference over the last 4 to 5 years. So what would you say in your estimation is the biggest challenge about the next 24 hours of your life?
I would say just refocusing from Hanover to Transylvania, because they play a little bit different than each other. A lot of similarities, but a lot different. I think getting some rest, refocusing, kind of coming down from this big win tonight, and then refocusing and putting together our game plan for tomorrow and then start implementing it tonight and tomorrow and then following through. And kind of along the lines of these young ladies talking about it, there is each of the teams, I think, prepare preseason opening in a tournament where you're playing back-to-back games. We do that early on because we have fall finals before the Division III season opens up. So we're coming right out of finals, then playing in an opening tip-off tournament and playing back-to-back games after finals. We just came out of finals this week. So our preparation started back in November to prepare us. These young ladies have helped over the last 4 years. And our kids are kind of used to coming out of tough situation with finals, playing back-to-back games. And I think the preparation of our early season tournaments help us with tomorrow.
All right, thanks so much for your guys' responses once again. Senior Ellie Bromenschenkel, guard senior Abby Bromenschenkel, and head coach John Prevo. Once again, it is a familiar battle as Rose-Hulman has prevailed over Hanover tonight in the HCAC Semifinal by the final of 80-61. 5 p.m. tomorrow. It's going to be Pioneers and Fighting Engineers, guys. Best of luck to you tomorrow, and let's have a great game.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.